So apparently my wife and child have been hatching a plan against me. And what is this evil conspiracy? Well, they're trying to make me eat more healthily. So today's recipe is Tenderstem broccoli in garlic sauce, Chinese style. But whatever. So Tenderstem broccoli, I mean, it looks great, but what are you supposed to do with it? All I've ever seen people do is boil it. And as much as it's really tasty and it's really, really good for you, it can be a little, well, bland. But as you probably know, Chinese cooking can make everything better. And as a lifelong devoted carnivore, this is actually really nice and a great side dish or accompaniment to the rest of your meal. So obviously, being a garlic sauce, we're going to use quite a lot of garlic. So I've got 6 nice large cloves of garlic here, which I'm going to finely chop. Of course, the classic pairing for garlic is a bit of ginger. So I'm going to take a little bit of ginger, not too much this time. Chop off the gnarly edges. And then just finely slice. And then I'm going to take my Tenderstem broccoli. I've rinsed it off under a cold tap, and now I'm just going to line up the stems, and I'm going to cut off the very ends, which have obviously kind of dried up a little bit. And we don't want to eat that, do we? After that, we're going to chop the stems off like so, but we can eat that, so that's all good. What I'm going to then do is just diagonally slice them, just for presentation's sake, halfway up into bite-sized pieces. Okay, see if I can do it all in one go, just for speed. There you go. And we'll keep the heads intact like that. Here's a little extra tip for you for no extra cost. If you soak your garlic and your ginger in some water before you stir fry it, it protects them from getting burnt. Finely chopped garlic is especially prone to being burnt under wok frying, stir frying conditions because it's really fine. However, if you soak a bit of water into it, it will protect it to a certain extent. It'll give you that little bit of breathing space, a little bit of a buffer, because there's nothing worse than burnt bitter garlic in your food. This works for nearly every dish, especially if you're chopping up the garlic very fine. But shh, don't tell everybody. Now it's time to get to wok. Get it? Right guys, flame on. Get the wok really nice and hot even before you put the oil in. We need a good glug of oil, 3 or 4 tablespoons. Give it a swirl around, coat the wok, helps keep the non-stickiness. Like so. Smoking hot. Let's get the garlic and the ginger in. Be careful, it's going to spit because obviously there's water in there, but that's fine. So the next thing is to put our stems in. The reason the stems go in first is because they are thicker and take longer to cook. Okay. Wow. That garlic smells amazing already. Look, and our garlic's not burning, it's great. Gonna add a good pinch of salt and ground black pepper. Half a teaspoon of sugar just to balance the dish. Good stir. If you're feeling ambitious, give it a toss. Now, the reason why I'm using Tenderstem broccoli is because a lot of these recipes you get with vegetables like pak choy and gailan and choy sum and things like that, which you can't always get. You can get hold of pak choy a lot of the time, but the other two can be a little bit elusive. Okay, so the top half, the florets, if you like, have gone in now. Give that a good little stir. Toss it around, get it coated in all that garlicky goodness. And it really doesn't take long. This is minutes. I've got about 100 ml of chicken stock here. And this is going to help with flavour, obviously, but it's also going to steam through and help it cook just to the right amount of tenderness. Also add a little glug of wine if you've got some Chinese xiao rice wine or anything similar. That'd be great, but otherwise a dry white wine or some dry sherry works just as well, or you can leave it all together if you don't want it. Look how vibrant that green is. Got 2 teaspoons of corn flour, corn starch, which we're going to add, and this is just going to make the sauce stick more to the Tenderstem broccoli. I'm just thicken it up a little bit. Okay. And that's that, done. Finishing touch, a splash of sesame oil, just for that extra flavour. There you go, guys. Tenderstem broccoli in garlic sauce, Chinese style. It's amazing. That is so much better than just boiling it. Still got that crunch and the flavour from the garlic and the ginger. You know, you can taste this the way I'm describing it, right? Garlic and ginger. This is definitely one of your 5 a day. And all joking aside, I really enjoy it. Although I am tempted to put sliced beef. I might do a recipe with that in the future. So watch out for that one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please consider liking and subscribing. I know the vast majority, I think about 80% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. If you do like what you've seen today, please consider subscribing, because it really helps the channel, and it's absolutely free to you. It just helps YouTube push it further and wider so more people will see it, and that's what I want to do, reach as many people as I can with these recipes. And please consider joining my Patreon page, because that really helps. Patreon helps me keep going, buying ingredients. It's not just about making the video on the day and the ingredients I use on the day. I do a lot of practice. I do a lot of testing. So it takes a lot of testing to make sure that I can make videos that reach out to everybody and is accessible to everybody. So joining Patreon really helps that, because it helps fund all the ingredient buying, all the testing, the time and the gas and the electricity that it takes to make this. And as we all know, these things are not for free. And I know not everybody can afford to do this, but if you can, every little helps. It really does. Now, it is plenty enough that you come and watch my videos. That is absolutely fine, and I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Take care. Flipping wife and son making me eat more vegetables. I mean, come on. Where's the meat? Where's the meat? That could be my catchphrase. Where is the meat? Show me the meat. That could be taken the wrong way, couldn't it?